Hello everyone, welcome back to the Indie Brew, where we spill the tea on indie games. Today we are taking a bit of a first look at A Date Everything, the dating simulator with a twist. We're going to be playing around about an hour of it and checking it out and seeing what it's all about. So without further ado, let's jump in and let's jump into the zaniness. Anthony YTG, he, him, and we're going to live in Coolsville, why not? Employ me. Oh wait, required to show you are committed to jump through hoops when asked. Okay, what if I don't click that? Nothing happens. All right, we're just gonna tick that. I didn't even get to see what that said. All right, I'm excited about this. I haven't played many dating simulators before, so this is gonna be a little bit strange.
Your degree in customer service has rewarded you with a remote job at Valdivian, one of the foremost mega corporations of our times. Though your house may be large, it is empty, and its halls long for visitors. The sticky notes on your bulletin board remind you of your ultimate aims, but for now, it's time to get to work.
All right, here we go. This looks good. So, find love, get friends, and make enemies. I'm gonna see if I can change the camera sensitivity. It's a little bit quick for me. Back. Hopefully that's a bit better. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right, so to start off with. So like I was saying, I haven't played too many dating sims before. I haven't played one since I was a teenager, but this one looks extremely interesting and just downright funny. So I was really keen to give it a shot.
Valdivianites, happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new hire. Please join me in giving him a warm welcome to our team. Out of the 30-ish job applications we didn't immediately burn, yours had the least spelling errors. You're joining us at a very exciting time, and we're all rooting for your success. As it lovingly says on the plaque above our daycare center, Valdivian, our business is family. We're so excited to have you joining ours. Coincidentally, the daycare center has been shuttered indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn. We thank our Director of Child Care Coordination, Irene Thomas, for her inspiring work.
So we just got a job and we've lost it straight away. David Most, what a name. What a name. All right, Tom. Tom has sent us a message.
Hi there. You come highly recommended. I've heard great things about your can-do attitude.
Thanks, Tommy.
Oh, you are so welcome. I'm Tom, your manager. But you might find it easier to think of me as a leadership principal guidance associate. I'm not from your town myself, but I have heard great nice things about that specific locale. Seems like you are a customer success strategist. That's wonderful. You should be proud.
Sure.
Customers deserve success, and in a strategic way. What could be better? Okay, champ. I'll let you get to it.
Oh, no, he didn't. He called me champ. I was just looking at this before. Worker perk points. We've got 10 of them. The prize is 1,000, 5,000, 8,000, 10,000, 75,000. Not available to remote workers, so we can't even use it anyway.
Hey.
All right, Sam, what's going on? Hey, Sam.
Hey.
Any advice for my
Just
first day?
keep that customer service robot voice on at all times, and no matter how mad you get, never give it back to them. And remember, I might have set you up for this job, but you got it because you deserve it. You literally have a degree in customer service.
BFA in customer service, baby. Laying it on thick there. Oh.
That's right. Oh, geez.
We'll just
Here comes
play
my
it up.
manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You got this.
I got this. Okay.
You have new tasks.
All right. Sewing machine. Select customer service. Self-help book. Inflatable couch. Cobalt. Box of paper clips. I want to see the
Hello.
box of paper.
My name is
paper clips.
Emmanuel, and I have counted precisely 480 paper clips in this box. I would like a refund promptly. Thank you.
That is our mistake. I will be. Please wait as I transfer you to manager. Would you? Okay, wait. You counted every single one.
Yes, every single one.
We will be issuing you a. We'll be issuing you a refund shortly.
Thank you for noticing. Have a happy day to you and your soul.
I feel like that went pretty good. Let's have a look at the cobalt.
I'm a science teacher, Pronto Palace High School, Go Harridans, and I ordered this as part of a series in which I give students an element to take care of to learn how to be a good parent. This is not cobalt. It did not respond to normal cobalt stimuli.
Okay. This is wild. Why are you doing this? What should it normally do? Are you a supervillain? This type of science is above my current Valdivian level. Are you single? Where this guy seems crazy. We're gonna go with what should it normally do?
Well, normal cobalt is ferromagnetic. This is paramagnetic.
This type of science is above my current Valdivian level.
Meaning?
Please wait as I transfer you to my manager. Yeah. Yeah, no.
I ordered this couch, but it popped in on my kitchen is all wet and covered with wet stuff.
What? I ordered this couch, but it popped and now my kitchen is all wet and covered with wet stuff. What do you put? Why is the inflatable couch wet? Is an inflatable couch filled with air?
Okay.
Can you explain how it
Sure.
popped?
I blew it up and sat on it, and then it popped.
You said your kitchen was wet? You're using this couch in the kitchen?
Yeah, that's the best place for watching TV while fixing my knife.
Okay. If you use knives near the couch, that will void the warranty.
Why don't they ever tell you this?
I'm sorry to
Okay,
hear
bye.
about your loss. Okay, bye.
Hello, I
Self-help book.
purchased this book and I'm extremely angry about it. Is there a manager I can speak to?
I'm sorry to hear that. We'll be issuing you a refund. Do you want to go on a date? Please wait as I transfer you to my manager. Sorry to hear
Damn
that.
right you're sorry. Sorry looking.
Can you tell me how the book made you
This
angry?
book purports to give you the secret to success in 8 easy methods. Mr. Cobram is a liar and a fraud. I've tried all his methods and I have not succeeded. How dare he peddle a book of such ill repute? I need to lodge a formal complaint with Mr. Cobram and his ilk.
Let me transfer you to Mr. Cobb. Let's go to a manager.
Thank you very much. This is precisely what I was after.
We got a sewing machine. Oh wait, have we got a message? Oh wait, well, let's do this one. What seems to be the problem?
Oh, I don't know. It stopped sewing a couple of years ago.
A couple of years ago. I'm sorry to hear that.
Get a refund though.
Can we go back on that one? Apparently not. Well, let's go to the workspace. David.
Valdivianites! Salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David Most. Just kidding. CEO is an extremely important position, and there is no way a computer could ever replicate the ingenuity, expertise, and warmth I utilize daily to bring leadership to our team and value to our shareholders. Humanity
Okay.
is absolutely integral to the transformative work we do here at Valdivian, and I will defend the essential importance of human contributions in every single aspect of this company. Excluding, of course, the following departments: sales, marketing,
Isn't that
finance,
all the
legal,
departments?
operations, public relations, communications, product, research and development, customer service, facilities, janitorial, and of course, human resources. If your department has been affected, however, do not fear. Your new Val 9000 AI assistant isn't here to replace you. It's merely a useful tool to help you determine if your job is obsolete. Speaking of, please join me in bidding a fond Valdivian farewell to Glenn Bernard and the amazing artificial intelligence team that built the Val 9000. While the Val 9000 has unfortunately determined your incredible skills would be better utilized elsewhere, your contributions to our shareholders won't soon be forgotten.
Okay, David. And we got another message from Tom. Hello, Tom.
Champ! Got a quick minute?
Sure thing, Tom.
Knew you were always good for a quick minute. The thing is, Valdivian has done some really intensive research. And it looks like Val 9000, the latest iterative AI tech, is going to be taking over
Of course.
your job for the foreseeable future.
We should have messed up all the first calls. Should we as a species be concerned about this? Yeah.
I don't think so. So I guess we don't necessarily need you around anymore, but we can't exactly let you go without cause. You and I are in something called labor limbo. We'll be around until we specifically muck things up, which then they can terminate us with cause. So, no muck. I'm over here doing my best too. Keep following the leadership principles and I'll check in with further updates.
Okay. Message from Sam.
So are you one of the affected people?
Well, I'm not a zombie, but I prefer to say I was liberated.
I knew this was coming soon, but like didn't expect it today. Sorry for getting you this job and then getting you fired.
I'm not fired, I'm in limbo. Don't be sorry, I'm not actually fired yet. It's okay, like a bad party, my job is just in limbo. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Oh yeah? That kind of makes sense. In a completely twisted way, of course. Well, they're gonna lock you out of here on your computer, so we can't talk here anymore. Are you on Discord?
Is that like Discord? I signed up, but I don't know anyone.
Well, you do now.
Hey.
We should talk there more. Who knows who's listening to us here? Talk to you later.
Would you like to leave your computer? You won't be able to return later. Sure. But check the messages on your phone. So escape. Discord. Tinfoil hat.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Who are you?
Well, that's not important. Think of me as a friendly yet anonymous hacker. Any second now, you will receive a delivery via drone to your front door. Tell absolutely no one it is in your possession. I will return with further instructions when the time is right.
Okay. Cool. Sounds fun.
Perhaps.
All right. Do we go to the door now? That's locked. Oh, the drone's at the window. It's gonna smash through my window. Here it comes. No? Can I just open up the door? Check the delivery at the front door. Oh wait, I'm in the way of the door. There we go, that's better. Thank you, I guess. We got some sick glasses with that polarizing, the polarizing lenses. Look at that orange.
You're not quite sure how it happened, but there's a smiling, pink-haired stranger standing just a few feet away from you. You don't remember inviting anyone over. You'd certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your house.
The art style on the characters is really cool.
There!
Hello!
Your life is about to change.
Fair enough.
Hope you're ready.
I am. Talking pair of glasses. Shut up, I hate you already. I'd like to skip this particular conversation. A talking pair of glasses?
You know it, but I'm not just any pair of glasses. I'm here to help you out. I'm a pair of Dateviator glasses. My name is Skylar Specs.
Skylar Specs. Met a new dateable.
Woohoo!
All right, next.
My lenses have special properties. They allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence.
Okay.
Or date.
Directly acknowledge a thing's existence. That's cool.
All the things around your house, things you might have taken for granted. Now you have the power to get to know them better.
Okay.
A lot better. And I have a feeling, just a silly old little feeling, just a grumpy feeling in my little tum-tum, that it'll help make your life a little lot bit more richer.
A little lot bit more richer.
And maybe find some love. Love that is all around you. In fact, let's go on a date right now.
Sure, let's do it. Why not? I'm not ready for that. Let's go.
So, we are going to awaken our first dateable object.
Okay.
Go up to a door, any door, and shoot some cool beams at it. Yeah, pew, 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 go, go.
Okay, any door. You got the date V8s. Press tab to switch between glasses on and off mode. Hold down space when wearing the glasses while aimed at an object to speak to it. Okay, so we can switch between the modes. Let's go up to this door, I guess. Does it really matter? Well, we've got a nice house. Anyway, that's not... Let's do this door.
You're still standing in your house, but the unbelievable amount of bouncer energy radiating from the tall stranger who's just appeared in front of you would have you believe you're standing outside of a club.
What is oh, it's a security
No
pad.
funny business. I don't want to see those spectacles being used for something untoward.
Okay. Yep. Dorian. The door's name's Dorian.
Hey, Dorian. Trust me, this is going to go super well.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm looking for love. I'm just along for the ride. I'm Chaos Reborn. I would like to skip this particular. I'm Chaos Reborn.
You hear that? Chaos Reborn.
No, it's just them messing around with some funny options, I swear. After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here. You get to speak with each object once per day.
Okay.
We get a little knackered by using this newfangled date V8 rubbish, you see.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There are 3 statuses: love, friendship, and hate.
Okay, so we can get things to hate us.
Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
But it's not necessarily the best of the options in my mind.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
If
Friendship.
everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer, in my opinion. I've seen the complications of love. I've lived through the jealous quarrels of hate.
As a door.
True bond is one between 2 friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
That's our bouncer Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like.
Okay.
Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Who's Reggie?
Don't remind me.
Human, you seem like a good sort. So we'll be friends.
Okay.
For now.
No worries, Dorian. As long as you don't call me champ. Friends. Number 7? What's
As
the
it should
7?
be.
Feels good, but friendship gets you even more than that. I call it specs points.
Specs
Take
points.
a look at this cool personality chart. Number go up.
Oh, okay. So we've got abilities. You get kicked out of the library for being too boring. You are the opposite of smart, and you're not smart enough to know what that is. It's like watching a baby deer learn to walk, only with less dignity. You regularly need to be reminded what people are. Your parents love you, they just don't like you very much. Okay, do we have points?
Each dateable object has points to give whenever you achieve an official relationship status with them. Get more of them to be able to choose some more advanced options.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I feel ever so slightly more confident. Ever so slightly more confident.
You wear it well.
Thank you.
You can check out your specs points on your phone, which... Wait. We gotta talk to your phone.
We can date our phone as well.
Bye, Dorian. Take out your phone and then shoot my beebs while it's out.
Like that, and then
A beautiful stranger with a dazzling smile appears in front of you.
That's a cool
shooting
outfit.
you a knowing wink. She turns that megawatt smile your way, and it feels like the sun is shining only on you.
Hey there. Ooh, I like it much better up here where I can see your face.
rather than in my pocket. Now my phone is talking. Hey, you're a phone. I get it. Whoa, what just happened?
Your life just got a whole lot better. And that's what. Of course, to really enjoy it, you're gonna need someone to show you how things work.
Phonecia. Yes.
Hey there. Oh, you must be Skylar. Glad we've got the human on board with the latest tech from Valdivian.
It's from Valdivian, though. I don't know how much I like that.
Been doing a little tutorial with him about how things work.
Oh, well, my sweet human. Lucky for you, I've got a gap in my schedule and a soft spot for that lost puppy look.
I don't look like a lost puppy. I'm not a puppy dog. I'm real cool. What kind of schedule does a phone have? What look? I'm not a puppy dog. I'm real cool.
Oh, boy.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm so used to you talking through me and not to me that I should address you with the proper level of respect. Anyway.
To be fair, she probably knows exactly how cool I am.
I installed some apps on your phone that are only accessible when you put on your glasses.
Okay, that's cool.
Bring out your phone, put on the glasses, and you'll see some new ones. One of them is an app Skylar made called the Data Dex.
Is that like a
It's
Pokédex?
my way to keep track of all sorts
It
of
is.
fun info about us dateable objects.
Because there are a lot of us around this house. Ooh, you know what? Maggie the magnifying glass also just dropped a really cool app. Ooh, gotta run! Another call coming in!
Bye, Phonecia!
Bye. Onward.
Now, go awaken the magnifying glass in the living room.
Which, of course, is conveniently located on its own little shelf next to the piano.
Okay. In the living room on its own little shelf next to the piano. Right there. Maggie the magnifying glass.
There's a distinct air of mystery to the private eye that stands before you. She reminds you of the old detective serials your parents used to watch.
Such a cool outfit. I love the hat too.
She gives you a scrutinizing glare through her magnifying glass, one eye comically enlarged. It's especially goofy looking to see it on someone with glasses.
Well, well, well. What have we here?
You met a new dateable.
Aha!
Maggie the magnifying glass.
You're not a suspect, are you?
No. I don't know.
Very suspicious behavior, this not knowing.
It's true, I guess. Depending on what you're looking for.
See? It's our human's first day talking with us. Go a little easy on him.
Interesting. These glasses come in from the outside and are already trying to influence my case?
Trust me, this human has a lot of potential to make this house a better place.
Okay. It's true. I'll do my best, but no guarantees. I can't wait to mess every one of your objects up. I'll do my best, but no guarantees.
Truthful.
Yes, I am.
Regardless, as you are the human, I should give you a way to track down all the suspects yourself to keep you on my side, hopefully. I call this feature Rumors. It's installed on your phone.
Okay, is this going to give us actual rumors or?
That tickles.
Unlike Skylar's data dex that gives you the lowdown on those you've already met, Rumors tracks clues you've been given to locate all the pesky, hidden objects that are tricky to find.
Hidden objects, that's cool.
It's good for rounding up suspects, tracking down evidence, and getting a sense of the household scuttlebutt.
What's a scuttlebutt? Cool. Can't wait to find all of you. That sounds a little bit creepy. I'm going to go with it anyway.
It'll be tough, but worth it.
Okay.
The more you find, the better your specs will be.
That's good.
Take a look at rumors in your phone. It'll help you find your way to your last dateable for today. Good
Okay,
luck,
so there's
Gumshoe.
days. Who's
It's getting
Gumshoe?
late. Who should be the last one we talk to before I run out of charges? Oh, check out that.
Oh, we have a
rumor
specific amount
Maggie
of
gave you if you
charges.
need ideas. Wink, wink.
All right, so open the phone. Rumors. Maggie thinks you should talk to your bed next. It should be upstairs in your bedroom. Dorian mentioned someone named Reggie when you first met him. And the mysterious hacker has sent you an equally mysterious gift. Yeah. We'll go with Sweetest Dreams. So upstairs to our bed. Skylar, Phoenicia, and Dorian. It is exactly like a Pokedex. Holy moly, look at the amount of characters. It's Maggie, 7,200. Right. We've got to complete our data decks. Upstairs, can we run? No, that's a crouch. I'm assuming our bedroom's upstairs. Yeah, here we go.
Standing here in your bedroom, you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long since you had anyone near your bed who wasn't, well, you.
That's kind of sad.
How strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life. She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial features that seem to invite one closer subconsciously. She's positively enchanting.
Hey there, stranger.
Hello. Why do I feel like I know you?
Because you do.
Okay.
I'm Betty, and I'm your bed.
Betty. Oh, look at the pants. The pants are so cool. And I love the little slat thing here, the bed slats.
We've been sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think?
I've been sleeping with a beautiful woman I didn't know. I feel like I definitely remember sleeping with you, with someone as pretty as you. I've been alone for a lot longer than I'd like to admit. I've been sleeping with a beautiful woman and I didn't know it.
A beautiful bed, anyway. It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long, isn't it? Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon?
I doubt it. It's not really my thing. I hope so. I haven't been alone by choice. I don't see how it's any of your business. I hope so. I haven't been alone by choice.
Don't you worry. I have a strong feeling that'll be changing soon.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Skylar told me everything. But don't you worry, I might be here now, but you can still sleep in your bed just like you always do.
Okay.
You can choose to talk to me or not.
While I'm
But
sleeping?
I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other.
I'd love to get to know you better. I'd love to know you on a more intimate level. I'd love to get to know you better.
Oh, how lovely. Come back soon then, cutie. Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight.
See you tonight.
See you then.
Sorry, I'm late. I took a look at rumors and got caught up in some real head scratchers. We can talk about it later. For now, let's go to sleep.
All right.
Today, I kept you on a tight schedule, but tomorrow is a brand new day, and you can truly experience your new powers to your heart's content.
All right.
Hitting the hay already?
Yes. Yes,
Come
we
get
are.
comfortable then. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Do we just switch back to glasses off mode when you want to interact with the world around you? Okay, so glasses off mode was what? Tab. And then we hop in the bed. Complete the first day. 5% for nothing.
Nightmares are nothing new
Oh,
to you.
what?
But this terror standing in your room is certainly a unique experience. It's hard to even make sense of what you're seeing. A dreadful figure, wreathed in
Cerberus
black,
of some
with what
description?
seems to be the suggestion of a horse's head, with snake and lion heads sprouting from its shoulders. It has a multitude of eyes where they shouldn't be, and teeth that decorate what would be the belly and hips on a human figure. But it's not the monstrous anatomy that freaks you out the most. It's that lizard brain feeling of fear the figure inspires in you. You want to run, but by some miracle, you don't.
I'm in bed anyway. You met a new dateable? No way. Ah, nightmare.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature.
A secret feature. Tell me.
It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen.
Okay.
It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
I'm not interested in that.
No problem. Carry on.
There's something crawling up your leg.
What?
Don't you feel it?
No.
You know it's there.
Okay.
A fly, maybe. Or something else.
A spider?
Something a little more malevolent. A little more vicious.
Okay. Quit it? This would terrify me.
Up your leg. Aren't you going to do something about it?
Do what? I feel like I'm in, what's it called? Sleep paralysis.
That's right. You can't move.
I thought so.
Now there's another on your arm. And another on your shoulder. Dozens of little prickles across your skin. The prickles turn into punctures.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The picture of poison pervading the parts of you keep under the covers. There's an itch by your mouth as one pries open your lips, scurrying down from your cheek. So many little legs. Spiders. Or maybe ticks.
This is the worst kind of like spiders. Ugh.
Another crawls across the curve of your ear, and you hear it.
Hear it?
Scuttling.
Oh, the scuttling in the, yeah.
The sound of your flesh being devoured in a million nanoscopic parts. Whatever they are. They're eating you alive.
Okay. You think I'm afraid of bugs? Nice try. No, stop.
Ah, that was fun. Didn't take you as such an easy scare.
But it's not that I'm scared. I'm just kind of creeped out. I'm not.
Oh, are you getting all flustered?
No.
All that adrenaline catching up with you?
No.
It was simply delightful to meet you.
It was not delightful to meet you. So you just named Nightmare? That's not very clever. Yeah, let's go with that one.
And neither are you. Until next
Okay.
time.
Fair enough. How can I see you again? Wait, tell me how to avoid you. Man, what is your deal?
I'm your nightmares, my dear. Nothing to explain.
Okay.
But if you're truly just dying to understand. They say coffee at midnight is a good way to invite the darkness in.
Okay, so drink coffee at midnight and then we get
Sleep with one
Nightmare.
eye open.
She fades into nothingness with one last creepy laugh.
Okay, day 2. Continue to awaken dateable objects. All right, let's have a look at our. Wait. This one.
Good morning.
Oh, okay.
Are you
Hello,
ready to
Skylar.
start getting to know everyone around here better?
Yes, I am.
Maybe finally find some love.
Maybe. What if I want to fall in love? I want you to fall in love with me. Where should I go next? Can I just leave my house? Why am I doing this? Where should I go next?
I would suggest following up with Maggie next.
Okay.
As a detective, she'd have some good places to start.
All right. Okay, sounds good.
But really, there's no going wrong here. Talk to anyone you want, in any order you want.
Love the music too.
You're basically in a big, huge sandbox open for you to play in. Except
I love how aware it
instead
is
of
as well.
sand, it's your house. And instead of a box, it's a...
It's also yes.
Any other questions?
I guess that's it for now, at least
That might
anyway.
be it for this little Date Theaters tutorial. But I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Let's date!
All right. So let's go and see Maggie. See what Maggie has to say. Let me in through the door. All right. Is Maggie still here? Yes. Do we get a certain amount of uses of this per day?
Come for more rumors? Looking
Yes,
for
I
more
have.
suspects?
Yes, I have. I wanted to see if you're interested in taking our relationship further. I am. You got any more for me? I want to find more dateables.
You and I both never know when another suspect will turn up.
Okay. Suspect or potential dates?
Why not both? Here are some rumors that I have turned up. Johnny Splash, shower, location, downstairs bathroom.
Okay.
Winifred water heater, location, office closet.
Okay.
Lyric literature, books, location, anywhere.
Okay, I'm on the case.
Glad to have you, Gumshoe.
Why do you keep calling me Gumshoe?
Straightforward to find, though there are some who seem much more difficult. The Shadow knows because he's here.
Who's the Shadow? Tell me how I can find him.
Word on the beat is that he's hiding in a permanent shadow. If you can find one around here, I would investigate.
Okay, so if we see a shadow, we'll investigate. Thanks for your help, Maggie.
You're welcome, Gumshoe. Keep pointing those spectacles at everything you see, and you'll find a whole array of potential suspects at your fingertips.
Will do.
Eyelids, as it were. Phoenicia can help you track down plenty of other rumors, if you're looking for more.
All right. I think I want to go to the water heater, which was downstairs. So we need to take these off. How do we get downstairs? That's the toilet. Is it like a basement around here somewhere, or in through the kitchen maybe? In through the shed? Oh no, this is not the shed. What's backyard? No, that's a, surely that's one, a vacuum cleaner. Okay, lounge room, not lounge room, dining room I should say. Nope, we can't get out, so we are locked in the house, which is a little bit concerning as well. Love news edition. How do we get downstairs heater? Ah, here we go. Yep. Open the latch. Do we click on it to go down? Yeah. Enter the crawl space. All right. The underworld. This sounds a little bit dark. Now, Winifred water heater. Is there a... What's that? Is it key? Okay. A mouse trap. So I thought the water heater had been here. Might have to read the rumors thing again. Okay, we need to do this. Rumors. This is the shower. No, we want Steam Queen. Winifred is a potential date or miscreant and is found in the office closet. Office closet. Oh, right there, right. I think this is a water heater.
Normally you try to avoid dealing with your water heater. You're no plumber after all. But as you look at the beauty standing where your water heater usually is, you wonder for a moment if that's about to change. Beyond the rigid metal of the heater lie dangerous curves. Brown skin swathed in orange and blue and silver. Her soft, pretty facial features are adorned by colorful makeup that looks like it wouldn't be out of place in a fashion magazine.
The water and the flame design is sick.
She doesn't seem to notice you at first, but when she does, she lets out a sharp scream.
Ah!
Bubbling boiler rooms. You scared the living.
It takes her a moment to calm herself down. She fans at her face with her hands, exhaling loudly.
Got me flustered is all. I wasn't expecting any visitors.
Look, honestly, neither was I.
Last folks who lived here only came down when the pilot light was out, which wasn't often. See, I'm made of the good stuff. Southern made and made to last.
You look like you are quality. Huh? I hadn't even thought about your pilot light going out. Yeah.
I take pride in keeping it going on. Here I am just talking and you don't even know my name.
Yeah, let's...
I'm Winifred.
Oh, Winifred.
Nice
we knew that
to
from the
meet you.
rumors thing. It's
How
a
you
very
doing,
cool design.
sweetheart?
All the characters are going to be so sick. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. I'm not sure how much more talking I can do right now. I got work to take care of.
That's fair enough. What is it you do?
Did you just ask your water heater what she does?
Yeah, touche. I mean, I guess I did.
It's okay, sweetness. I'm just having some fun. But I do need to get back to work. Washford's about to kick on and Daisuke needs a bit of a push.
Okay, Washford and
I need
Daisuke.
some time with River to make sure she's ready to go.
I'll come by later then.
I'll hold you to that, okay?
Okay.
See you around.
See ya. Alright, so there's our water heater. Let's close this door. Oh, we're crouched. Whoops. I didn't realize we were still crouched. So next up was the shower. Is that correct? Oh wait, we need to go back into this one. Rumors. Plutterer mentioned Daisuke needs a bit of a push from her. And Renisha's there. Wait. Would that be the dishwasher? We'll test it out.
What appears to be a dishwasher with arms, legs, and a disconcertingly cheerful face waves happily at you. You tap the deviators a few times, wondering if they've malfunctioned. But the mascot-like dishwasher before you doesn't waver or change.
Okay.
Hello, and welcome to the Valdivian dishwashing experience. We offer an alarmingly clean output of all kinds of dishware, clothing, and such.
Look at the legs coming out of the
My
bottom
name
of
is
him.
Dishy. I'm your
Okay, so it wasn't the one that we
dishwasher
were hoping for. Okay. Dude, look at the shoes. Hi,
To get
Dishy.
started, please connect me to your internet so I can get started knowing exactly what I need.
Really? What do you need to know from me exactly? No way you're staying off? Okay, sure, here you go. What do you need to know from me exactly?
I just need to know some basic information. Dishwashing habits, dishwashing preferences, past dishwashers owned, financial records, preferences on fruit flavors. For soap, of course.
Financial records?
Records of finances.
I know what they mean. Why do you need those?
I just need to know some basic information. Dishwashing habits, dishwashing preferences,
okay.
past dishwashers
No,
owned.
this is too weird just
financial
saying
records.
disconnected.
That's completely fine. We can absolutely operate in offline mode. Would you like to wash dishes?
Yes.
Wonderful. Please connect to the internet for the best
Oh my
dishwashing
God.
experience.
No. Not this
Are
again.
you sure you want to use offline mode? In online mode, the possibilities are limitless.
Yeah, I don't know about this eye, man. No.
With unlimited knowledge of your habits and data, I can make the absolute best dishwashing choices for you.
It's not gonna happen.
Plates delivered at the perfect crisply heated temperature.
Why do you need the
Admire.
internet for that?
Nary a crumb nor stain on no single nor multiple dishes. Revel in the dishwashing experience.
No, it's just not for me.
Then offline mode it is.
Okay. Was that? That sounded like a Discord. Sam.
Hey! How's
Hey,
things
Sam.
in labor limbo? You been using all that extra time to do anything fun?
Kinda. My life got a lot weirder.
How?
I got this weird gift. I got a mysterious package from a mysterious person.
What, just out of nowhere? So what was it?
These glasses that can do weird
Like
things.
what?
They can bring household objects to life. They make gajinkas out of my stuff. They can turn any object into a person. I feel like she's gonna think I'm crazy, but we're gonna go with this.
I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said, and there's more.
I'm still on the first part.
Getting to know them, we're hanging out. I might be developing relationships with them. Let's go with that
You
one.
understand how insane you sound right
Yeah,
now,
I
right?
know.
If you
I
were
know.
literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me?
1,000% serious.
What do you mean? Like, how? What? You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses?
Don't disrespect the date viators.
This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
Okay, hopefully that wasn't a bad conversation. I feel like that went all right. Okay, I'm not gonna wait. Does it come up with likes, dislikes? Okay. Curiosity. Oh, it's even got the person who voiced them. So this is Felicia Day, which is kind of sick. Skeptics. Phoenicia. Met Phoenicia. The latest. Anything from last week. All right. Dorian. There's going to be a lot of voice actors I don't know in this, but being helpful, being helpful, being handy, being here for you. Constraints. Sorry, Dishy. Maggie. Evidence, facts, rounding up suspects, privacy and boundaries. Fair enough. Winifred. Teasing, flirting, sexual behavior, and her location. Betty. Melanie. Resting, fluff, big hugs, mornings. And I think that's all we've met so far. Oh, no, wait. Nightmare. Erica Luttrell. Intense fixations on gruesome details and daybreak. Fair. All right. We're looking at rumors again. We want to mention Daisuke. Is it a plate then? Is there like a plate around here somewhere? There's a sink. What other water thing could it be? All right, let's have a look at the next one. Singing in the drain, which is the shower. Let's go to the shower then, which I think is right here.
It's jarring to hear someone else's voice singing in your shower. After all, you haven't brought anybody home since you've been here. But this isn't some forgotten paramour from the night before. There's a singer in your bathroom, and he's using your showerhead as a microphone. While his singing may be less than professional, he certainly looks the part.
He does
his handsome
look,
face is framed by glistening ringlet curls, and his clothing has a sterile, hygienic vibe. A stark contrast to the smouldering, sensitive artist you see before you.
It looks like a shower Elvis. I spoke too soon.
Hey! Oh, jeepers. Didn't hear you come in. I weren't expecting company, especially such a ravishing company. Come right on in, darling. Be sure to wear a shower cap or you're gonna get yourself mighty wet.
Glad I got the non-slip shower mat then.
And a mighty fine sense of humor about you, too. It's maybe the best quality a person can possess. Right up there with calf roping.
Calf roping? If you say so.
Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided to stop on in. It's mighty nice to see a new face around these parts. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. And I can tell you're a healthy dose of paprika. Well, maybe you're more of a
maybe cinnamon?
Sweet. Ooh, that's sweet. Like nectar straight from the honeysuckle. Unless you ingest a whole spoonful, of course.
Yeah, that
But
sucks.
you can't fool Johnny Splash.
Johnny Splash.
Not 3 times, anyway. Not again. No, sir. Well, I reckon we'll have to get to know each other better to really find out.
I appreciate the sentiment.
Well, you're mighty welcome. Name's Johnny Splash.
Humanity dateable. Johnny Splash.
And I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality a gentle shower like myself can offer.
I can tell, and I really appreciate it. Well, you're doing great. I'll leave a positive review. I can really tell and I appreciate it.
It's just real darn important that folks keep coming by. Truth be told, it can get kind of monotonous around these parts.
I can imagine being a shower would suck. Please don't start monologuing. I didn't know that. Tell me more.
Yes, sir. The bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater. Or toilet water, as the case may be. I mean, just think on it for a second here. Would you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time? To experience something new and exciting? To meet someone famous or important?
Depends on the bathroom. Depends on the bathroom.
See, that's exactly my point. That's just not what your average bathroom is for. Your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of joint. Sure, it's useful and consistent, but it ain't a particularly lively spot.
That's fair.
Ain't no nightclubs and no bathrooms. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no, I do get what you're saying. Maybe, but I flunked out of 2nd grade. Again, depends on the bathroom. Absolutely not. We'll just agree.
You know what I usually spend all my time doing around here?
Singing, flirting with attractive strangers, binging TV. None of them? Flirting with attractive strangers?
Heck, I wish. Truth is, darling, I spend 99% of my days sitting around doing absolutely nothing at all. Do you know how long it takes the average person to shower?
12 minutes?
Oh, that's positively accurate.
Well, the other ones were a bit too
It takes
far-fetched.
the average person 12 minutes.
Wow, I'm wasting a ton of water. I'm usually in and out in like 30 seconds max. More of a bath person myself. Wow, I'm wasting a ton of water.
That's your shower. I ain't here to pass judgment, baby. That's between you and the Department of Water and Power. And God. Here's my point about showering. For the average person, it's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything. 12 minutes of a water spraying, shampoo foaming, washcloth scrubbing routine. And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all. But do you know how long a day is?
24 hours? Mine feel endless. No one told me there'd be a test. We'll go with that, because that's a safe answer.
I feel you there, muchacho.
Muchacho.
Or muchacha. But I don't want to assume. Well, the answer
Muchacha?
is
I've never heard muchacha before. The answer is
440 minutes. Which means my job is quite literally just 1% of my day.
that sucks. Sounds amazing, and that's a problem. 1% of my day is grooming my armpit for, and that's a problem?
It's gosh darn terrible is what it is. See, I'm a shower. If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up and go boogieing down at the dance hall or something. Can't just hop on over to the malt shop for a milkshake and some light canoodling.
Light canoodling? No, you can't?
No, I'm just here. Perpetually stuck in this humdrum, go-nowhere existence. Do you know how that makes me feel?
Sad? Terrible? Hungry? Like, hungry?
Maybe a little. But here's the real issue. It makes me feel unfulfilled, listless, bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a cornfield. Like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And all my dreams ain't never gonna come true.
That sucks. That's okay. You're doing great as a shower. You're not going to start rambling on about your dreams, are you? That's okay. You're doing great as a shower.
I appreciate that. But do you ever feel like you were destined for something more?
Yes. Like what? Being a Turkish bathhouse or something?
Listen, I don't prefer to talk about that. There just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are firmly bolted to the drywall.
Yeah,
Some
that's
people
fair.
get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to leaky faucet strip. And that's all there is to it.
Please, Johnny, tell me your dream. That's too bad. Well, it was good chatting with you. Please, Johnny, tell me your dream.
Oh, what the heck? You done twisted my temperature knob. I reckon I usually don't do this, but you got a trustworthy face. Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit sweet on you. So,
Oh, kid.
I'll tell you my super secret dreams on one condition.
What's the condition?
Come back and visit me again tomorrow.
All right,
Sure,
we'll
this
see.
ain't some meaningless fling for you. Come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before.
All right, buddy. We'll see. Oh, no, I don't want to say. Let me check my schedule.
Hope I'll see you then. Now you better mosey on out of here quick. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water pressure issues.
I Okay, is it nighttime? Is that what's going on? We've got one more left. We're almost out of time. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's do our chair, or should we look at rumors again? Read between the lines. Maggie says that lyric literature, a potential dateable or criminal mastermind, and is contained in any books found all over. Wetter is better. Spend some time with River to get her to warm up. Embrace the night. Maggie says, check out any permanent shadows I can find. There could be criminal or romantic activity. And Soggy Bottom Boy. Washford is starting up and she has to get... Okay, let's do Embrace the Night. So are these... Is this a shadow? No, we can do that. That's a window. Is there any shadows? No, that's not a shadow. A permanent shadow. It is night, isn't it? Where would we find a permanent shadow? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Is that a shadow? No, we can't use that. What the... Oh, was that me? Yeah, okay, good. I was like, there's a weird noise. We could do the chair. We could do the stairs. That's a weird one. What else we got? Oh, when we hit the objects. Let's change back into these and see what else is. Okay, there's some things in there we could definitely do. Boxes, the electricity, and that door's locked. What about the cupboard? Is there anything in here? Tennis rackets. Oh, there's so much stuff. What about in here? Oh, a bath. Okay. I wonder if the bath has got anything. And there's our bedroom. What's in our closets? Boxes and books. We could do the literature one. Let's do the literature one.
The distinct scent of books, that slight hint of vanilla and mystery, fills your nose. And while it's not at all unwelcome, it is strange to smell it when you're not actually paging through any of your books.
Fair.
It only takes you a few moments to track down
That's
the source
a cool
of the
outfit.
smell. What appears to be the spirit of literature hovers a few feet away from you, nose in a book.
Well, that's
When
where
he
you
sees
would imagine he'd be.
He nearly drops the book he's holding, rewarding you with a glare.
Oh, for God's sake, you cannot sneak up on me like that when I'm reading.
Apologies.
No way of knowing what world I've been in. I might mistake you for a zombie or an ill-mannered country gentleman, and, well, I might have to act accordingly, you see.
I'm not a gentleman, how dare you? Okay, but what if I was a zombie?
If you were a zombie, I expect we'd be having a very different conversation.
That's true. I probably wouldn't be
go something
talking.
like this.
Wow, you speak zombie?
What? You don't?
Well, I mean, I can imitate
I've
it.
written some lovely corpse poetry. My name is Lyric.
I like the name Lyric. That's cool.
I chose the name myself, you know. I was originally written as Lionel. Can you imagine?
Yes.
I'm the embodiment of all literature, an indisputable master of the written word. I have read positively everything. I'm voracious with books, poetry, magazine articles, any genre, any length, any style. I love it all.
I wish I
know
could
you're
read as
curious
much as
about all
that.
that, so I figured I'd offer it right up front.
I'm totally curious. What are you reading right now? I didn't ask, but sure, good to know. I was actually just looking for a new book myself. Any recommendations?
My, aren't you a clever cheese? Coming right to the source. Do I have recommendations? Gentle scoff.
I said gentle scoff.
This one right here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sink, a riveting account of voyaging in a submersible to rescue a clean sponge from a dirty band of moldy criminals. This one, Angles in America, is a non-fiction history on the American phobia of rounded spaces. A bit dry, but it does make you see space and architecture in a new light. And this one I picked up on a whim, and I won't put down until they pry it out of my cold papier-mâché fingers. Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment watches. This Chuck Pringle fellow. He really has a line on the object erotica market.
Quite a varied collection. Do you have a favorite?
Ah, that's like asking if a potter has a favorite ball of clay. I couldn't possibly choose among my balls. They all contribute to this chaotic and adorable additive sculpture that is me.
That's fair. Do you have a favorite genre to write? Chaotic and adorable. You sound like a juvenile tornado.
Not a bad descriptor of me, really. I consume everything in my path and produce not a whole hell of a lot if we're telling the truth.
What does that mean?
I consume all this literature, but I myself am no writer at all.
You do have a quill, though.
Sadly, I've never even written a paragraph. Not a single line of text. Not a word. Not a punctuation mark.
Really? But your literature, that seems like a big hole. Oh no, we've got to do something about that. Oh man, well that's funny. But your literature, that seems like a big hole.
Gaping. It's the scene
Whoa,
of my existence.
jeez. So let's fill it then.
Well, I never. This is most excellent. I wager you're about to become the first human in history to help a book write a book. All
Probably.
very exciting. I have some materials to gather. Pens, paper. We'll probably need quite a bit of extra paper to crumple dramatically on the floor when writer's block sets in.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
how
fair.
fun! I'm about to experience writer's block. All right, I'll get to gathering. Need some time, but when you return, ready shall I be.
Okay, lyric. Okay. And that's all we can do for tonight, isn't it? Yeah, by the looks of it. So we get rid of that. We go to sleep. All right, day something or other. Day something or other. I think this is day 3. So let's put our glasses back on. Let's have a look at our rumors again. Winter is better. She needed to spend some time with River to get her to warm up. So River, who would River be to warm up? I'm guessing water, but I don't know. Like, would it be the sink or the tap? The window? The clock? Cool kid. River to warm up. Let's try the tap. The hot water service. Let's try the tap.
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Dateviators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others.
Man.
All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy.
You
can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Why were you just screaming help?
That wasn't me.
What?
I mean, it was me, but it wasn't. Isn't.
What?
Nothing is as it seems. I am not who I seem.
Okay. I'm gonna... Okay.
I mean, the eye you see before you isn't the me I am inside. You see, there's the eye that sees through these eyes, of course, but who is that? Certainly not the one I am.
I see. It's a philosophy
No,
thing.
it's a reality thing. I'm not who I appear to be.
Is this the kiss the toad and it turns into a prince thing?
Stop that
Sinclair.
name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. And I'm not
Okay.
a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
Wait a second. This is getting weird fast.
Now you're catching on.
2?
Just how weird this is gonna get.
I'm gonna go.
No! Wait! I need someone to reverse this curse!
Did you say curse?
Oh yes, a foul, mysterious curse. Cast upon me by a foul, mysterious fiend.
Go on. What the heck is that?
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog.
Oh my God, it's so
jumps up
cute.
at your legs, yapping and barking.
Down, Sudsy, down!
Sudsy.
Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil. Tray, Sudsy? Go to your tray. Sorry about that. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let me let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
Okay.
Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
Okay, that was definitely interesting. Not what I was expecting at all. What's our other options for the water then? The bath? River. The toilet? River. Soggy Bottom Boy, Washford. That one. To get her to warm up. Dorian mentioned Reggie. Bit of a push from her. Okay. I don't know what other options we've got. So the water heater heats up the what? The water. But where do we find the water? Can we turn on? So now can I?
You wonder for a moment if your sink has overflowed, but that's not it at all. There's just a being made of water standing before you.
Is this River?
She's ethereally beautiful, but there's something hard to pin down in her gaze. It almost feels like she's watching your every move, waiting to see what you'll do.
Hi, honey. You looking to cook something? Wash your hands?
Sure. Why do I have to want something? Didn't you get enough of me in the shower this morning? No, actually, here to see you.
Me? What could you possibly want with little old me? Please, just tell me if there's anything I can do for you.
Together, maybe I can get your name. You see me naked every day, and I still don't even know your name. Let's go with that one.
It's sexier that way, isn't it? You're the star, and I'm just me. Besides, it's better you don't know. Keeps the mystery.
Okay. I've never been a big fan of mystery. Tell me your name. You got something to hide? I'm not asking much. You got something to hide?
Hide? What the hell have I got to hide?
Whoa,
Your
okay,
body
sorry.
is 60% me. Who's hiding anything?
That's fair. That's fair. I always thought it was 70%.
That statistic is incorrect.
Okay, this is going
Guess
bad.
the mystery had to end sometime. I'm River.
Okay, I thought so. that went bad, I think. I think that went really bad. Just River, no last name?
Just River. Like chair.
Okay, fair enough. Who?
Chair. World famous pop star, known for her #1 hit, Belief.
Do you believe in life after love? That one.
The one and only. You know, the best thing about Cher is she's always changing her look through the decades. She always knew just what we wanted to see and served it to us. I really admire that about her.
You wish you could be someone else? She has the range, darling. It's never too late to reinvent yourself.
I change states all day, every day.
That's
I know
fair.
that better than anyone. I just wish I knew which one was best for me. Is there a version of me you like best? Water? Steam? Ice? Some form in between?
You're really putting me on the spot. Of course there is. Don't make your insecurities my problem. Of course there is.
Of course? Oh god. Don't tell me now. I'll just be thinking about it all the time.
River
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
exactly holding your gaze before, but she seems intensely uncomfortable now. She
Oh,
looks
I messed that up.
everywhere but at you.
Look, I've been here way too long. If you don't need anything from me, I'm going to go.
My bad, my bad. No, please wait.
She is gone.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I screwed that up. My bad, my bad. Oops. We got a new workspace. Oh wait, here we go. David Most.
Nights. It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel, just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than a self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over.
This
For
does not sound
everyone
good.
Who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote. Please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
Wow, okay. Anyway, we guys, a little bit scary. Wait, we want to rumors again. Let's look for platter up, daisuke. I don't know what that means, but a little push. Is that the sink? No, we did the sink before. We've done the washing machine. Not the washing machine, the dishwasher. Let's turn that off. Can we open up these? So forks and stuff. Put that back in. Is there a plate around here somewhere? Okay, let's try that. Wait, no, that's the cupboard. We can't open that. Can we do, like, is there a... What does daisuke mean? Table? No, what's the rumor? Winifred, the water heater. Strong yet sensitive, find this fragile friend all over the kitchen. All over the kitchen? Is it, here we go. Maybe.
A tall, statuesque man stands with his back turned to you, surveying the dishes, your dishes, on the table in front of him. He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you.
Hello? Okay. He just like ran away. Okay, I don't think it was the dishes then. All right, let's try and find another one. Is that platter up? Platter up, all around the kitchen. Kitchen doors? Glass? Is it? Maybe let's go and talk to the magnifying glass again, Maggie.
Hello again, suspect. I'm
Hello.
hard at work on my current case. I've
What
been
is your
hoping
current
for
case?
a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Are you really a detective?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
What are a couple of your best known cases?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
That is a big mystery, actually. That was you?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out.
The
The sock
Stackables?
was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
Harper's hamper. I'm glad someone got to the bottom of it. I'm glad someone got to the bottom
I
of it.
also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Okay, that sounds terrifying. That sounds useful. Really, where did they come from?
Static electricity. It causes
makes
particles
sense.
to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
My hair, you say?
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were in fact the culprit.
It wasn't me, I swear. No getting around you, I see.
I pride myself on that.
What mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter.
Ooh.
It was delivered to Dorian last night.
From? Tell me more. Can we chat about something? Tell me more.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent.
Ooh.
That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
Sounds good so far.
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
Good luck with your case. I'm sure you'll crack it. If you'd be open to it, I'd love to help.
You would?
Yeah. Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before.
Let's do it.
I think this could be good for the case.
Why not start by giving me whatever clues you have? Yeah, let's do it.
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Let's start with the paper. What makes it interesting?
I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Let's try cutting it with scissors. Let's try burning a small piece. Let's taste it. Let's dip a corner of it in water. Let's try cutting it with scissors.
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's try... Let's taste it. This might seem weird, but it might be rice paper.
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible
Yes.
and tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's try dip a corner of it in water.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
I think it's rice paper. Let's try burning a small piece.
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke and catch fire.
Yikes. It's definitely
definitely
flammable. Does
flammable.
seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper?
That's all we've got. Let's look at the other clues.
What
So
should
we got
look
rice
at
paper.
next?
What initially was
A
written on it?
stylized letter M.
M. A first initial? Someone started writing and stopped?
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Let's have a chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier about the
Yes,
smell you
please.
noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle.
Truffle.
Strange.
Interesting. Someone in the kitchen. Dude, thanks for your help, Dorian.
Good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
And friendship.
What should we look at next?
I think I know who sent the letter.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do
Okay,
you
I need to
think
know
it
who the.
was?
I need to know who all those were. Also, I don't know a Mitchell, but it's gotta be him. Freddie, don't know him, but it sounds like a love letter written to me. I don't know who Mateo is, but I'm ready to pin the blame. I don't know Penelope, but I'm sure it was her. Okay. I don't know any of them. Wait. M. Mitchell or Mateo? I don't know. What would the microwave's name be? Or what else would there be in here? Oven? Freddie? No, it's got to be Penelope. No. Let's go with Mateo.
This seems like an interesting idea, but the clues,
clues-
I
okay.
just don't see what the truffles have to do with blankets. Sorry,
Okay, Mateo
but
is-
I don't think that's right.
Okay, I'm
Perhaps you
sorry.
can help me on another case later on down the line. Thanks again for
Aw,
trying
man.
to help. It really was very sweet of you.
I tried. Even though I failed, would you be interested in going on a date sometime? It was fun. Let's hang out again sometime. Let's go. We'll see
I
what
could
happens
see
because we're
myself
running out of
going with
time.
someone with poor detective skills like yourself. Perhaps we have complementary skills.
Exactly.
I'd be the daring detective. You the administrative sort. The pretty type, you know?
Damn straight on the pretty type. I'll see you soon.
I'd fancy that.
Okay. So what does that do? Like, obviously, eventually you go on a date. Continue to awaken objects, data decks. So who else have we unlocked? We have unlocked River. Marcy Edwards, being liked, being defined. Oh no. Okay. So I think we've screwed it with River. Classical literature, calisthenics, shoes with lace patterns, oppression of the wow. Dishy. Oh, we looked at Dishy before. We got Johnny Splash. Fame, fortune, everything that goes with it. Is it a Queen lyric? It is. Lyric, speaking of. Words, library finds. That's fair. Maggie. We've read Maggie. Oh, wait, but have you got something different? No. Privacy and boundaries, evidence, facts, rounding up suspects. Winifred, we've already done. Betty, we did. Is there any other new ones? Nightmare, no. We do have one more left. Do I have enough time? Oh. Let's do one more quick one. I think let's try talking to the rubber duck. Surely not.
A very, very yellow coot
That's
dressed
so
in
cool.
studded leather glares at you. Their charming duck-like appearance does nothing to diminish the aura of absolute disdain that radiates from them.
Fair enough.
Who the duck are you?
I live here?
The bathroom?
No, not at the bathroom. The house. Sorry, I better live in this house.
Well, ducking say that then, dumbass. Starting to think you got a real apology kink here. I only ever see you sitting and scrolling or standing with a dead blank expression on your ugly mouth.
Because I'm on the toilet.
Ducking disrespectful of yours truly, don't you think? Now get out, ducking poser.
Sure, sorry.
Yeah, you better be sorry. And don't bring higher powers into this. I could take on any of your lame-ass gods.
Rebel. Okay. So some of the names aren't directly linked with what they are. That's fair enough. And we got another Discord message. So escape, Discord. Tinfoil hat.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's
Okay.
never been great at partnerships.
Okay.
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
Yeah, it's been going
I'm
okay.
enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Oh, okay. Wait, seriously?
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Okay. Thank you, tinfoil hat. Let's get rid of that and hop into bed. That is Thursday completed. And unfortunately, that is where we're going to end this first look at Date Everything. It's actually been surprisingly, well, I shouldn't say surprisingly because I assumed it was going to be good, but it's really interesting. There's that mix of mystery, comedy, there's a little bit of, tension with the nightmare and making sure you don't say the wrong thing. I think it's a good mix of a bunch of different styles of gameplay that is relatively open for a lot of different players, which is kind of cool. Like I said at the start, I don't really play dating sims. The puns, the voice actors, the design style is what made me intrigued to play this, and I've honestly had a fantastic time. I was planning on going through the tutorial, and we've gone about 40 minutes over, so that kind of tells you my enjoyment level with it. I've really enjoyed the playthrough so far, and I want to keep playing it. Which is, I'm looking at the time, it's midnight at the moment. I'm like, I know I've got to hop off, but I kind of want to just keep playing and exploring the different characters. So yeah, been really, really good. I really enjoy this. If you're into these sorts of games, do give this one a shot. It's really, really cool. If you're not into these sorts of games, give it a shot anyway. It's really interesting. And it's just the characters. The characters are so cool. But anyway, guys, that's where we're going to finish it off. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Let me know your thoughts on Date Everything, whether you're going to be playing it or whether you're going to be watching a bunch of it, because I know there's a bunch of different endings. I've got a lot of friends who are playing it at the moment, so I'm going to give those a watch as well. And if you want to see other indie content as well, like game playthroughs, first looks, first sips on demos, or game reviews, we've even got a news show at the moment, the Indie Brew Show. Head over to the channel, subscribe, and take a look through the massive catalog that's over there. Once again, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, stay caffeinated.